Hello everyone, my name is Raven, and welcome to Raven Gaming Labs, and welcome to the 100th episode of VintageStory: A New Journey. I honestly can't believe I even did a series and also successfully did 100 episodes of anything. So this is, this is pretty cool. This is pretty darn cool. I am very much looking forward to seeing what the house looks like, and also I need to I want to create like a compilation video of all 100 episodes. Okay, please let me out now. Okay, so that should be pretty darn cool, and I've thought about it, you know, for a couple days now. I know how I'm gonna truly build the house, which is, you know, again, very good. Why it's got to be like that? It's always... Oh, come on. There we go. Awesome. Oh, well. Yeah, I should probably finish that side as well. So this portion here will act as the windmill. I don't know. I'll probably put the ladder here. It seems like a good spot to put the ladder. But probably not going to work on this part just quite yet. Probably the best part to work on will be this part right here. Also, just realized I kind of probably should knock that part out. Now, can I make stairs out of... Well, I guess I could just use wooden stairs. It's not like that would really harm anything. Right. Alright, let's deal with this real quick first. Oh, good. Keep trying to go sideways into here, and it is very much not working the way that I wanted it to, that's for sure. It's kind of interesting coming out here and just running smack into this gigantic building. This is actually a fairly large building, isn't it? There we go. Okay, I can put the glass back because, well, don't need the glass, and I can grab what little of these I have left. Super cool. There we go. This works out really well. Fill it up. Oh, yeah. Well, that part's kind of annoying. Okay, but we did in the previous video, at the very least, mostly finish it. I'm really happy that, you know, this is so well lit now that it's really, we're not really running into too many issues on most things. This area is a little spooky. You know, there's nothing here. Should probably do something. Should probably do something about that. I don't really know exactly what, but should probably do something about that at some point. Yeah. Anyway, just gonna throw this in here. How we doing? 3 days. Not really that bad. Could be worse. Could be far worse. Okay, so we're gonna need to get some supplies out of here. Yep. Probably shouldn't have done that. All right, we need clay. Now, as I talked about in the previous video, I'm not really too sure how I'm going to handle some of the things that, you know, I obviously kind of need to handle. What I mean is like, you know, the plaster. I don't know if I'm going to use the plaster or not. I'm genuinely not sure. Like, I made it. I wanted to use it. But now I'm kind of like, do I really want to do that? Because, you know, it's not gonna match the rest of the building. But that isn't necessarily a problem. Necessarily. Okay, so we'll just leave this little side. I like that the whole outside is just lit thanks to the outside. That works out really, really well. So what we're going to do is we're going to block out... Well, first off, hang on. There we go. Yeah. First thing we're going to do is we're going to fix this. I'm actually going to go down. Oh, well, probably shouldn't have done it like that, but... Interesting. Yeah, making sure it didn't fall down there. Well, I really hope we like bees, because we're gonna be living with them for a very, very long time. Oh yeah. Okay, so like I said before, one thing we are going to do is we are going to kind of have, maybe right here. This is kind of in the middle-ish, sort of. I'm just going to use packed dirt to kind of block it out a little bit. Okay. Now, obviously, of course, we just need a way to get up here. And, I don't really know what the best way to do that is. Interesting. Well, anyway, get that out of there. Okay. Maybe we'll put a set of stairs right here. I don't know. Okay, 16 hopefully ought to be enough. Oh, good. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay, and we are now up here. Okay. I know this right now probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and, you know, the design of it and all that stuff really probably doesn't make a lot of sense. And in fairness, yeah, it pretty much doesn't make any sense. Also, might remove these parts here and turn them into just dark mud brick, since not going to be able to see anything anyway. What is the point? So, okay, I'm going to go get the plaster and my flooring. Okay, we got some plaster. Oh, okay, I guess I literally used up all of it. I was thinking about using the plaster for the floor of that part. Like I said, it'll all make sense once I do this. Okay, I'm not waiting that long. Now, what does it sound like to walk on plaster? Whoa. It's fine. Okay, yeah, I'll use plaster for the flooring then, right here. That ought to work. Maybe I'll actually back this up one. There we go. Because I don't need really a whole lot of room right here. To be completely honest with you, I really don't need a whole lot of room there. Okay. Okay, yeah, I mean, that works fine. Completely fine, actually. Oh, boy. I know this probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense at the moment, but you know, as with most things, for those of you who have played games like this, it will make sense. The idea is still slowly forming in my head anyway, so, you know, there's that. I may or may not have to chop down another cedar tree, too. Crazy. Oh, that worked out completely perfectly, actually. Okay, well, that I was not expecting. But it worked out fine, so whatever. Okay. I think I'm going to sleep. Well, yeah, I think I'll sleep. I don't really want to deal with... I really don't want to deal with nighttime, quote unquote. So I'll just sleep away the day. At least it's not raining. I am, as always, thankful that it's not raining. Far too many episodes were done with just rain, rain, rain. Nice. That doesn't look any different. Got 2 days left on that. That is 4 days left. Crazy. Okay, well. That's cool. Ah, I already had stairs. Well, whatever. I also have a bunch of the slab. A part of me kind of prefers the slab. But the slab takes a lot more room. Yeah. The support beams will obviously be probably a thing at a later point just for aesthetic purposes. But for right now, no. Do we have any more red cedar quarter logs? We do. Don't need those at the moment. Oh, grab the wrong little stack there. I need both stacks, actually. Yeah, I don't really know how I feel about that corner just hovering there like that, but what are you gonna do? Oh, well, I got rid of that. Oh, I fell. Okay. Nice. Okay, so now I have my railing. Get rid of that and my light mud brick, which I already have. Very cool. Yeah, I guess that really doesn't need to be light mud brick, does it? Okay, this is plenty of room. So basically, I'm going to have like a nice little outdoor area. Also, the plaster ended up working out really nicely, actually. It looks a little odd down below, but I mean, short of raising everything up one and then putting flooring, I just don't want to do it. It's a little much, even for me, to be completely honest with you. So 2 that way, 3, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so it'll be right here. I'm gonna need double doors. Ah! Wow. That's a little problematic. Oh, we're 20 minutes in, I've already eaten twice. That's... Well, I suppose technically we did start, you know, kind of broken there. It's not gonna take 2.5 years. Or 2.2 years. Sorry. That one's not done. Okay. Anyway, need the saw, need the saw, need the saw. There we go. Let's go down here. I'm not going to deal with the actual flower making part at the moment, but I am going to deal with the, you know what? I'm going to grab that spelt grain, and I'm just going to put it, like, right there. There we go. Perfect. Boom. 9.3 years. I think it's fine. I think it'll last a really long time. So, I think we're good. Okay, cool. Oh, right. Don't know why I did that. Just filling that up until it becomes a problem. Okay, now we can get back to our construction here. Perhaps, anyway. And there we go. Awesome. And much like every other time we ever do this, we're just gonna drag it right on over. Now, I actually do want... Well, this one is visible. So even though the one under it isn't light mud brick, I am gonna make this one light mud brick. Why not? There's zero reasons not to, other than the fact that, you know, light mud brick is rather expensive to make and time consuming to make and all that stuff. Yeah, probably shouldn't do that, actually, now that I think about it. Well, I can always punch a hole out of it later, but yeah, not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Nope. Well, actually, hang on. This one will be fine, as is. So, how nice. Ooh, that's not good. Ah. Oh, that's going to be off-center and annoy me. Nothing I can do about it, though. I'm following the aesthetic of all of this. If it's off, and... Well, that's just the way it's going to be. Okay, so we want to go up one. And then kind of like drag it over like so. Let's see here. Let me switch to the actor. I'm getting some ideas in my head on how this is gonna, you know, form. But I know that this is going to be... I know that this is how tall it's going to be. So, at least for the, you know, roof part, I guess you could say, or the main part anyhow. I might stick with my flat roof designs. I know they're not as nice looking, but they are a lot easier to build. So I might stick with my flat roof designs. It seems acceptable. Now, as for this, oh wow, the time is progressing rather oh right, because I had slept like way late. That's right. Okay. Well, this part is pretty much done, so that's nice, I think. Now I just need, you know, like a ladder or something. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll get a ladder. I'll need a trapdoor and all, but I'll get a ladder really quick. Hey, I mean, that's going pretty good. No. Oh, there's my ladders. Yay. Oh, I know what I wanted. I know something I definitely 100% wanted. Did not want them put there, though. So I think, as kind of annoying as this is going to be, I think we're going to have to spend some time... how do I make ladders again? I really don't need that many. Super cool. What else do I need? Yeah, I need a trapdoor. Oh, goody. I get to make 2 at a time. That's nice. Oh, that thing being off center there just irks me something fierce, but whatever. Can't do anything about that. Yeah, that's actually pretty crazy that there's no divider here. I screwed up. I screwed up majorly. I actually need this to be one more tall. Darn it. Oh, man. Well, at least it's easy to get to that one. Knock it off. What time is it? Okay, I tell you what. What I'll do, I'll get all this up, and then I'll go down there. Because this is at least lit. Nothing's going to spawn up here. Plus, you know, we're going to have other light sources anyway. So, it's not really the end of the world. Okay. We're going to use our path here to quickly navigate. And we're just going to sleep. Very high. Well, that sucks. That sucks. Yay, it's morning, but we still have to, like... Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, well, you know, we still... Oh. Okay. Maybe I need to do something about this. I don't know what, but maybe I need to actually, like... I don't know. I kind of feel like I need to do something about this. Yeah. Spooky. Because, I mean, this is a little ridiculous. Wow. Yeah, that looks nice, to be honest. That actually looks genuinely nice. Different architecture, sure, but, you know, we have different needs. We're just gonna stand right here for a minute. I mean, it will become morning, and then they'll do their weird runaway thing or whatever it is they do. I don't know. They're weird. Yep. I guess I only picked up 3. Why are you all like this? Apparently I'm missing one somewhere. Great. Well, let me go back and actually count properly. Make sure that I'm not actually missing one, because I don't really want to miss. Oh, I'm not missing one. Never mind. There we go. Problem solved. Now, I can get back to work. Ah! You know, those things really aren't that bad. But it's the way they move. It freaks me out. It's the way they move. Yeah. Okay. I'm done with all of you now. That's right. I'm done with all of you. Your corpses will stay here as a reminder for everyone else to leave me alone and let me build. That's right. Anyway. So, step number 1 is to obviously get this built up pretty nicely. There we go. And there we go. So now we have this one all nice and built up. I'm going to just fall down here really quick. Make sure that it's right. It's right. Awesome. Because see, now when I put like a floor in, for example, now I have that extra bit of space that I wanted in the first place. Very awesome and very cool. Okay, well, we're just gonna go upwards with this. Yeah, this is also gonna kind of have to go up as well. This part's fine, simply because, yeah, it's only really gonna be for basically right here, so. Completely fine with this. We're just gonna go around, finish this. I like how the music has gotten shamefully intense here. Ah, lovely. There we go. There we go. And there we go. So now, what I can do is I can fill it in and put the trap door maybe right here. That's a really good question, isn't it? Huh. Ah, there we go. Okay. Well, I mean, it's raised up, but, you know, limitations to the engine and all that. Can't really fault it or do anything about it, so. I might have to make more fencing. Crazy as that sounds, I might actually have to make more fencing. Or maybe I'll make it just in time. All right. So, yep, that'll go that way, and we'll come down this way. And we'll just double glass that. But for this, it's going to be a little bit more tricky on this one. The reason being, of course... Yep. I decided that I'm only gonna do what you call it? I'm only gonna do the double wide, I guess you could say. I'm gonna just get rid of this temporarily. Okay, whatever. It's not like I was gonna use that or anything. Sure. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, I don't know how much taller, like up, I'm gonna make this, but. Perfect. And yeah, I don't want to fall down there. That would really suck. Well, I guess I might have to. And oh good, I have tons more. Good. Okay. Everybody's all caught up now. So this is gonna be our it's gonna be our what you call it? Our windmill. And we're just gonna, cheaply glass this thing, which I say cheaply, but I don't really know if there's truly a word that actually means cheaply in this particular, circumstance. I just don't think that there is a word for it. I mean, I use quartz glass, and quartz glass is anything but cheap. So this is gonna be our it's gonna be the bedroom, by the way. This is where I'm gonna sleep. Yep, I'm gonna sleep here. That's right. I'm sleeping on the top, and I know I have to like go outside or whatever, but it don't matter. It don't matter. Probably should like wall this section here off. Actually, is probably what I should do. I should probably wall this section here off. And now that I think about it, I'm gonna do that. Because I don't want, like, I don't want rain in my house. Not that it matters in this game, but I don't want rain in my house. So, we're going to wall it off. And I'm going to get rid of that. And we're going to go up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're equal with it. No, we're not equal with it. Darn it. And I should not have used a light mud brick for that. Yep. There's one thing I should not have used. It was the light mud brick. I don't think it really actually needs to be that tall, though. Like, not for this part. I actually think that right there is probably tall enough. My reasoning for it is obviously I'm coming up the stairs. So, let's go up one more. I don't really want a claustrophobic feeling in here. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Okay. Well, that was useless. How nice. Ooh. If I went up taller, I could actually extend that over. Oh man, but I'd have to... I'm getting a lot of eclipses here lately. Yeah. Whatever. Alright, I need to go out into there and gather up all my stuff. Just dropping stuff all over the place. And I also need to make more light mud brick because I don't have any. Yep, there we go. Gotta make sure I get all of it now. For the moment, I do not need any of those. And I don't need these. Okay. I do, however, need that sand, which I think is down here. I don't know. I don't remember where I put it. No. It's definitely not down here. Going back up. Up, 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 and away. Gonna need to spend some time making some more stuff. A lot more stuff. All right. Well, let's grab this. Oh, did not mean to do that. Okay. So, we need to put 2 of these here. And can't do that just yet. Okay. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Sandstone there. Put... What? Ah, that hurt so bad. Ouch. Yep. Now, I don't think I grabbed all of the plaster, so I think I actually have quite a bit of plaster. It's what I'm banking on. I'm banking on having a lot of plaster. Like, a lot of plaster. I might have to go, like, way up there or something in order to get a screenshot of this place. Who knows? Alright. Now, again, we don't specifically know where we're going to be assembling this place, but we have ideas. Okay. And there we go. And now, I just need the plaster. Yeah, okay. I mean, it didn't really add too much to it, but at the same time, it didn't really do that bad. Give me a little bit of extra, you know, space. Yeah, and we'll put in, like, you know, as always, we'll put, like, supports and stuff like that in there as well to kind of make it feel a little more realistic and natural. And, you know, this looks pretty good. So now I just need to go up here again. Ah. Yeah. And there we go. I mean, honestly, that's actually, like, really cool. Like, this is really cool looking. What would this look like if I were to, like, take a picture of it? Nah, I want a cooler picture than that. Oh, man, don't do that. Please tell me it'll break properly. Oh, good. Good. Oh. That would be mine. Yeah, we'll use that as a screenshot. I don't want to show off, like, the full building until it's, you know, truly done. But, yeah. I mean, that works out great. Because, you know, I can put, like, I don't know, a lantern here. And it's not in the way of, you know, literally anything. Super awesome. All right, let's see if we can't... Please don't. Stop doing that. Okay. I hate it so much. Now, obviously, until this place is completely glassed in, we can't do pretty much anything, unfortunately. You know, I just realized we could use the chisel tool to, like, undo that and then make it, like, whatever. Could literally, which is, like, the perfect use for a chisel tool. Interesting. We might do that. We really might do that. I could even, like, plaster the inside and stuff. But, yeah, we're going to put our bed. This will be our bedroom. You know, it'll look all nice. Probably have candles and stuff. We'll probably light this as well. I mean, right now it looks pretty well lit, but, you know, we'll see what it looks like at night. Which is kind of coming soon. So where do we want to put the ladder? I think the ladder can just go here. We just use this as the, you know, the way down, if it, as it were. I almost want to just remove this part. Oh, that's something we can do, like, literally right now. Okay. Get rid of that. Really? That's the way this is going to be. I mean, hey, you know, it gives me a little bit of extra glass to work with. Let me go up in there and, you know, actually look at it. That's fine. That base needs to be removed, though. Because I do want to, like, be able to see stuff, but it gives me 4 extra glass. I mean, you know, I'm totally game for 4 extra glass. Okay. There we go. That'll work. Let's go over here. I kind of want to see my creation, because this is arguably one of the best buildings I've ever made on, you know, on camera. Oh yeah, that thing is a monstrosity. Look at that thing. Like, for real, that thing is a monstrosity. And it has so much glass in it. And privacy is not really much of an issue here, but that actually has a ridiculous amount. Like, yeah, a ridiculous amount is almost an understatement of how much that actually has. Okay, we're gonna go up here, and we're just gonna use the last bit of glass to just kind of like finish it off. And there we go. And maybe we'll actually use that as the final thing there. Super cool. Pretty crazy how fast this thing tunnels. This thing does not mess around. Oh, almost went too far there. Okay. Yeah, I just realized we only have like 11 or so minutes left, so, you know, we're kind of like, it's not really out of time, but, you know. I don't want to do too much. You know, I don't really want to get involved in a bunch of complicated stuff. But we did get pretty far on this, and this is looking pretty darn cool. So I am a fan of what we have done here. Awesome. And now for the more complicated part. We'll go this way with it. Definitely go this way with it. And there we go. Yeah, that'll work. Is it really ideal? No, but it'll work. It will work. Pretty cool. The other thing, too, is I'm also considering putting a garden around here. Whoa. That could be a little bit of a problem there now, couldn't it? Oh, it's all right. We can fix that. Oh, yes, we can. We can absolutely 100% fix that. That is not a problem at all. That little aesthetic glitch will be remedied in a singular moment. Oops. Oh, did I actually use up all my pieces? Okay. I might actually put like a door here, like a singular door, and then kind of like wall this off as like some kind of miniature garden. And once I figure that out, I'll finish the path. So much to do. But yeah, we'll grow like, I don't know, I'll put like mint and stuff like that in here. And it'll look nice. Maybe I'll even put it right here. I don't know. But I'm thinking next video we're gonna have to go that way, and then we'll go this way. So let me see where that would actually like put us. That put us somewhere around here-ish. Yeah, that's completely fine. Can work with that. Could do without the ominous music, though. Could definitely do without the ominous music. Ooh, spooky. Whatever. Anyway, it is dark, and therefore it is time to grab the flower. Or it's dark-ish, I guess I should say. We'll go over here super quick. Yep. Definitely wanted that back. Okay. Medium activity. Be a little less crazy than the other day, the other moment. Let's go up here. Yeah, much annoying things down there. But this is great. This is actually really tall. This is almost as tall as the main windmill over there. That stop attacking my house. See ya. And bye-bye. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's extremely well lit. I don't think it'd be too bad. You know, it might actually even be like overly well lit. But it also solved quite a bit of the problems that I had with that area down there. So, hooray. Okay, I'm just gonna sleep. And we have successfully slept. And everything out here is kind of crazy, so hold on one second. Alright, everyone. I just decided to just stand here for a moment. And so far, I didn't die, so that's always a pleasant experience. And wow, there's a lot of stuff out here. Guess I'm gonna have to deal with it. I really didn't want to deal with it. I just, I didn't want to deal with it. Didn't want to deal with it. Okay, well. It is what it is. Okay, so we do have a little bit of these left. So let's see if we can't spend a little bit of whatever time is left. I might even get rid of this, by the way. Let's see here. Whoops. I meant... Oh. Yep, there we go. I mean, that part's just gonna annoy me, you know? Might have to go over one. Yeah, there's enough room to do that. Not much, but there's enough room to do that. I think this would be plenty of room. I mean, and thanks to all of this, I don't know. Maybe I'll just shift this over, put it here. That could work. That could actually work really well. And then I'll just, I don't know, reform this little section here. And then put me a nice little door. And then I'll just plant me some herbs. And then I'll have myself a nice little herb garden. And yeah, I think that'll work out really, really well. I don't know what you guys think, but I think that'll work out super well. Okay, and this is completely fine. No issues. No issues from me on that, at least. So in the next episode, which might be a while, because I might actually start playing Empire's Journey. But we'll see. You know, now I kind of want to finish this thing, so I might get a little further in this. But basically, I really like this, though. It's very cool looking. Oh, I should go down there. Anyhow, yeah. So we're going to try to finish this, but we're going to have to gather a lot of resources. Unfortunately, we don't have enough. Fortunately, though, we're sitting on top of a massive quartz vein, which is just awesome, by the way. Yeah, I might not glass that, but I'm definitely glassing these. I'm not too sure. I might glass it, but I kind of like just having open. You know, there's nothing wrong with open space. I mean, we don't sleep down there, so it doesn't really matter. But we'll put, like, luxury items like paintings and other stuff in here. Might actually be a little difficult. We don't have a lot of wall room to put paintings, to be honest. And, you know, we got a beautiful view of the bee garden out there. It's pretty cool. I don't know. There's so many... It's so well lit in this particular area. You know, it's almost like, does it really need anything? I would love to know how you even got in there. For once, I would love to know how they're even spawning in here. How are you guys spawning in here? Yeah, we're gonna have to figure this place out. Oh yeah. It's gonna be awesome. Hopefully we'll run smack into another quartz vein. But if not, we do have the mountain up there that will provide us with everything that we need. Look at it. I carved a huge chunk out of it. But that's alright. That's alright. There's a lot up there, too. It is very cold up there. Look at that. It's crazy. Anyway, thank you all for watching so much. I'm glad we got a lot done on this video. I'm really, like I said, I'm very excited about this, you know, monstrosity that we're building. And now we just need to get enough glass to actually finish it. So, yeah, anyhow, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys do subscribe, be sure to hit that bell so you actually get updates and notifications. And as well, if you guys would like to support this channel, get early access to all my videos, as well as a members-only area in Discord, and member ad-free videos, there is a join button down below, as well as a link in the description. And as always, your support is greatly appreciated. I will see you all in the next one. You guys have a good one. Hey everyone, thanks for watching Raven Gaming Labs. Thanks to all the members and viewers who make RGL possible. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell so that you can be notified. If you want to become a member, hit the join button or link in the description below. Members get early access to videos, member-exclusive content, and more. As well, don't forget to join our awesome community over at Discord. Y'all have a good one.